There's a huge variety of ways which clubs can and do interact with their communities, from really the sort of really local ones, which is parents and families, to much, much broader than that, going out to different businesses and organisations, or even wider than that, going out to other universities, or really whatever interests and fits with that particular club.
What we really wanted to do was to work with parents, because we felt that many of the viewpoints for careers for students were certainly starting in the home. So we started with our first STEM Family Learning Evening about 3 years ago. Since then it's grown. We had a Key Stage 3, then a Key Stage 4. We now have an annual one. So from 3 years ago, we've now had about 500 families through.
I'd just like to obviously welcome you all, first of all, to Parents STEM Club. It's to give you guys an opportunity to come in here and actually see... So many times you see these pupils come in and get involved in activities that they really, really love doing, but they go home and all they ever get to do is tell their parents what they've done. And we wanted them to be able to show their parents what they've done. The parents come in normally for about 2 hours of an evening, and they just, you know, have an opportunity to do everything that we normally do at a STEM club. And they do, they really, really, really do enjoy it.
I'm one of those parents who doesn't actually find out a great deal about school from their children. So it's good to come in and actually see what's happening. And we're particularly pleased that this club allows parents to interact with the children when they're engaged in certain of the projects.
Can you turn around and face your mum, Hannah?
It was just an enjoyable experience all round. Everyone had a good time, and I think we all learned quite a bit as well.
I had absolutely no idea what I was expecting to see, but what I have seen has been good fun. I've really enjoyed myself. We've made rockets, we've set our hands alight, we've had electric static shocks going through lots of people.
It's known within the community that we're a STEM school. It's known within the papers, it's known within the... it's all over the websites. And it's known within, if we go to the local community and we ask, well, we need a little bit of support, we need an expert in this, an expert in that, and we go to the local industry, we tend to find now that we're getting more of a positive response. Oh yeah, we want to be involved in that.
Schools often want to make links with their local employers, particularly if they're in a rural area, and they know of local companies but they're not quite sure how to go about making those links. Then we can help them do that.
It wouldn't pick it up very well, it would do very poorly.
Engaging with the STEM agenda has really raised the profile of the school within the local industry community, and also with some national industries that we're working with. I think what that's doing is providing opportunities for our students. So not only is the school gaining a reputation for excellence within those areas, it's also providing job opportunities and also opportunities for people from industry to come into school to enrich our curriculum.
It's originating on towards the south. We would see the surface waste.
The partnership that we have with GDW, sort of smallish, 30+ employees, engineering firm, and he'd heard about the success of the school within the local newspapers, and he was very keen to become and get involved in school because, one, he saw that we had students who were enthusiastic about his area of work, and two, it was good for his company to be involved with local schools.
Obviously not a lot of people get the chance to go and do welding and stuff like that after school, so it was good that we got to do that, and then through that I managed to get my work experience at GDW and then worked there for a month with them as well. So
making links with local universities and doing sciencey, technology and engineering activities at those universities, and these links are coming in because of our involvement with STEM. STEM has helped to increase those and improve those links.
We've got a few people who work in the university, either as academics or technicians, and they sort of are quite happy to come in and either give a tour of their lab or come and give a session here at STEM Club, maybe a 1-hour session. We've had sessions on microscopy and light optics and things like that.
It's always nice if we get into the newspapers, because that's quite an obvious way into people's perceptions. The big impact that we have is showing students that science is accessible. And when we do things like the Family Fun Days, that spreads out into the community as well.
When we've had events in the past where we've ended up in the local newspapers. We've had random people from the community phone up and say, is it possible for my child to join up this club? I believe in the last 2 years, the Year 7 intake has also been affected by it. We've had parents put on their application they want their child to come to this school because their older child has been part of the club.
I think it's really important that we do projects where we involve the local community. I think it encourages our young boys to become responsible citizens, and I think it also promotes a good image of the school and of young people to some of our older residents.
I think the school benefits in that they learn a lot from the local community. Talking to one school, they're actually working with an old people's home near them. But also I think the community benefits hugely from seeing what goes on in the school.